Hello, everyone, and welcome to Pelletier Craft Studio. I am super excited to have you here today. I have something new in my craft room and decided that you need to get the first opportunity to see it. No, this isn't the secret that I've been telling you about, but it is a pretty awesome set. So, for those of you that don't know, Pelletier Craft Studio does have a retail store online, and you can get to that retail store by going to pelletiercraftstudio.com/shop. And then you can see all the awesome things that we've been getting in recently. And we have gotten in some pretty awesome things. But because I want to make sure that you get to see me do this entire card without getting bored or running away, I'm going to go ahead and get started on our card. So let's see what I have on my craft table. So I do have all of the products that I'm going to be using right here on my craft table. And notice I never have my craft table available without my Sweet Petunia Precious Glue Press. If you haven't gotten yours, you need to get online and you need to pre-order it, because as soon as it comes back online, we're going to be shipping it back out again. And I am looking for a set to come in really, really soon. So we're going to be using the Swamp Green, the Aqualicious, and the Matcha Tea. Woohoo! I can hardly wait to show you what we're going to be making. Now, anytime that I like to do stencils, oh, by the way, we are going to be using the Dynamic Duo, the leaf wreath, and this is my stamp set. These are the two stencils that come with it. Now, anytime I'm using stencils, I like to use my stamp wheel. The stamp wheel gives me that opportunity to put my products down on my mat. It sticks, doesn't give me any issues, and I don't have to worry about chasing my paper all over the whole place. So here we go. We've got our pieces opened up here, and you may not be able to see what colors I'm using, but you were able to see them in the beginning of the video. So I'm going to slide all of this over so I'll have plenty of room to work. Now, let's talk about what we're going to do. I'm going to be using this stencil. Notice I got a black dot there. Maybe a little tough for you to see, but inside of that black dot is actually the number 1. And that's because that's the first stencil that I'm supposed to use. Also notice that for a wreath, this is only half of it. I'm going to need 2 halves to make a whole, and I'll teach you how to do that. But first, I want to teach you how to do some of the other things, okay? So let's get started with our swamp green. Here we go. And I'm just going to roll my blending brush around over top of it, putting down the amount of color that I want. Now remember, if I want a dark color, all I have to do is roll it a little darker. If I want a light color, all I have to do is roll it a little lighter. Now I want these to be kind of unique. So notice how I'm just doing the ends of them. That's going to make the end of my leaf a little darker than the top side would be. Okay? So there you go. I think I'm happy with that. Now I'm going to pull it up. And watch this, guys. This is what I just love. Now I know you can't see it, but on this stencil, there is an impression that actually shows you where to lay this. Ha! How is that for fun? Now I'm going to grab a hold of it. I'm going to use my help. I use the brush in. I'm going to use my Aqualicious, and I'm doing the same thing on it. Now, I am very much aware that I'm not getting the whole thing on the card. There is a reason for that. You have to stick around to the end to see what that reason is. Woohoo! Look at here. See how easy these are? I just love using stencils. And the fact that I have it on my stamping wheel just means I'm not chasing my stencil or my paper all over my working surface. So there you go. We're done with that one. Now we're going to be doing stencil number 2. And again, it tells me where to lay it. I just love it. And I know that you can't see that because it's super light, but it's little engraving that shows me where I should be going. So this time we're going to use the Matcha Green. And here we go. And I'm going to keep this one kind of light. But you're going to see, it makes all the difference in the world in putting my colors down. I see how over here, I got that one a little bit darker on the edges. And notice I'm just using one color. also notice that I'm only using one blending brush. Now, how's that for pretty awesome? Okay, so let's pick this up, and now I'm going to do the back side. And this time I'm going to use the Aqualicious, but I'm going to put it on, let's see, how did I do it last time? I put it on kind of medium last time. This time I'm going to put it on, and I'm going to put it on kind of heavy, because I want a difference in the color. So to put it on a little heavier, all I do is add a little extra ink. It's that easy. So easy. This is an easy peasy. Here we go. Hi, Janet. Good to see you. It's good to see Cindy. She's on here playing with us today as well. Cindy's giving you all of the information that you need in the event that you have any questions. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? Now, just because I'm on my stamping wheel doesn't mean that I can't come back and do some stamping. So I'm going to take my Memento, or you can use your jet black. I really like the jet black, but for some reason in our trip to Florida recently, my jet black didn't make it back home. Wonder what I've done with it. No telling. It'll probably show up in a suitcase somewhere. Look at this. Is this not cute? And I'm using the same stamp to go all the way, halfway around my wreath. Now, I said I was going to show you how to make a full wreath. And I will, because now all I have to do is come back and turn it around, and I can do side two. But I'm not going to do that. Watch this. Instead, and I got ink right in the middle of that. Oh, going to have to work on that. I know. I got to work on it. Now I'm going to put down another card. And you're going to think that Elaine has just lost her mind. And that's okay. You can think that. It's all right. Everybody else thinks it too. So it's not just you. I am measuring up to make sure. There you go. Oop, that's crooked. I know it shouldn't be. So here we go. This is going to be a little bit tricky, but you'll see why in just a minute. So now I'm going to start off with my Aqualicious, and I'm going to put it down light this time. And you can tell previously I used the green. Maybe we'll go back and do the green. That way we're not mixing colors here, because I didn't clean my stencil. All I do is just come on back around here and do these colors. Woohoo! Here we go. All right, so now we're going to take this one up. And we're going to move it over. Remember, I have my guide here that I can see. So we'll put that down there. And we're going to pick up the Aqualicious. Remember, this is the Aqualicious that I put down light. We'll come a little bit too far over, but that's okay. You'll see what's going to happen in just a minute. There we go. We put that one down. Now we're going to go to stencil number 2. And we're going to turn it around just like I did a while ago. And this time we're going to use the Aqualicious again. Only I'm going to put it down dark. Remember I did that a while ago too. Putting it down a little darker. There we go. I love the way I can take my inks with these stencils and actually make one color ink, 3 or 4 different colors, just by being sharp about how much of the ink I put down. All right, last one. Here we go. Oh, I'm having a little trouble seeing my piece here. There it is. Ta-da! Okay, we're going to go back to our green. And remember, this is the green where I just kind of made the edges a little, tips of them a little darker. We're going to do that again. All right, here we go. Now look at there. I got a second half of my wreath. But We're going to need to do the stamping. Remember how we did our stamping a little while ago? We're going to do the same thing again. And I'm going to turn it around because I do horrible stamping upside down. Don't tell anybody. I know there's nobody on this site that's going to tell on me, right? Oh, God. Cindy laughed. That means she's going to be the first. That's okay. Wait till I get Cindy to New Orleans. We're going to have us a big old time. Because watch us while we're in New Orleans, people. Because Cindy and I are really... I need that trimmer. Cindy and I are really going to be going to New Orleans. We're going to see all these great designers. We're going to see some new products. And I'll be more than happy to show you guys all that new product. And let me get this piece right here. And you'll see what I'm going to do. You're going to be so surprised. All right. I cut it up. Everybody watching? I'm chopping it up. I'm actually making my half of a wreath. A half of a wreath. Oh my gosh. What in the world is this woman doing? I know that's what y'all are thinking. What is she doing? Okay, so here we go. Now I'm going to take my card base. I better close these up. I'm going to be smack something in the middle of it. There you go. Now I'm going to take my card base. Now remember, one goes one way, one goes the other. I'm going to take my card base here, and I'm going to put it down. Wee-ha. Love the way this glue press works. Don't have to put down a whole lot of glue. I can just put down my little bit of glue. Let's put this down. There we go. There we go. And now I'm going to put this side down. Oh, didn't get the corner. There we go. We're going to put this side down. Right. Oh, wait a minute. I'm going to need a full-size card first. Woo. Hold on, Elaine. Hold on. Don't get too fast here. I'm putting down a full card. You're going to see that I'm doing that so you'll have a place to write. Don't you like to write on the inside of your cards? Then I'm going to put this piece down here. Bring it down. Right now, look at there. Didn't quite line it up, but that's okay. We got what we're doing. And now I'm going to take and put these pieces down. But I want to stamp my sentiment on here first. I'm going to put this one on here in black. And this one is also part of this set. It says, with love from me to you. There we go. And I want to put another sentiment on the inside. And I want to make sure that the sentiment I put on the inside doesn't show from the outside. So there you go. That's my sentiment on the inside. Now when I close my card up, I'll put this piece right here. And remember, this time we only have to put it on one half of the card. And by the way, this die set is also new in our craft room. And I just love it. It's from Pink Fresh. It's called Folks Edge Circle. Love it. Look at there, ladies. Now, you have your card. How easy is that? And I know somebody's going to say to me, well, Elaine, you could have just did the whole thing at one time and then just cut it down the middle. But I didn't want it to be all sliced up. I didn't want my flowers to be, or my leaves to be all sliced up. So there's your card, inside and out. Woohoo! It's nice when you don't have to worry about a naked card, right? Love you, girls. Looking forward to seeing all of you again. Next week, we are going to be in New Orleans.
Nolan.
Nolans.
Nolans.
We're going to be in New Orleans. But don't worry about it, ladies. We've got some fun stuff that's going to be coming your way next week. So watch us every day because I'm pretty sure we're going to have a video for you girls every single day next week.
Well, next Tuesday, we'll do a special one from the We'll Be at the
Yes, next Tuesday we're going to do a special one from the show. But between now and then, watch us because while we're there, we're going to be showing you all kinds of stuff. So keep us so that you can see us every time we go live. Looking forward to talking to all of you ladies next week from New Orleans. In the meantime, have a dynamite week and don't forget, love crafting everything you make. Bye.